Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah Lancaster. I am the orchestra teacher here at Randolph Middle School, and I want to welcome you to our open house presentation. I'm so grateful that you're making the time to find out about your child's electives, and I'm also very grateful for your support and for allowing your kids to explore the world of orchestra. It's changed my life. This is year 21 of teaching middle school orchestra. So it is a blast, and I would not do it for that long if it wasn't a super fun, rewarding job. So thank you for keeping it going, even in these very unusual circumstances. I'm on my Canvas page right now. This is the home page. There's a short slideshow about myself here if you're interested, and our Zoom link for our B-Day Zoom meetings is here in case students need a way to find that again if they don't already have that as a favorite somewhere on their own Chromebooks. And what I'd like to show you is where I'm posting work and assignments each day for our kids. So again, orchestra is only on B days, and I only work at Randolph on B days. I'm at another school. I'm at Alexander Graham Middle on the A days. So if you ever need to reach out and talk to me, try to make it a B day because my schedule is considerably different on the opposite days. So what I just did was I clicked on modules, and I'm grouping all of our assignments by units, which in Canvas are called modules. And this is where students should access all of their work. Sometimes it will be a video for them to watch along with a practice assignment. Sometimes it'll be an assignment to record themselves performing something and submit it. Sometimes in a formal manner, like an official playing test with a pretty strict rubric, and other times just to give me a heads up that they're practicing. So it won't always be a formal assessment. Sometimes it'll be a quick checkup, but it will always be here in modules. And the important thing for them to remember that you can kind of help support is that the modules are built in chronological order. What we do in music is very similar to math in that we learn fundamental skills. We have our foundation, and then everything kind of grows and develops from that point. You can't just play a Beethoven symphony without first learning each rhythm pattern and each letter, each note name that is involved in that. So we have to take things step by step and move in a sequential order. So it's important that they remember to do the modules in order. They can't skip steps, or it might appear to them that they're locked out of an assignment. And if that's the case, they say they can't do their work because they're locked out, simply remind them, oh, well, you need to go back and make sure that you've done all the previous assignments. And that should clear up most of that confusion. If not, they can always email me. The other thing that's important for them to do is read teacher feedback. I find often they look at the grade and that's the end of it. They don't look at why they got a certain grade or what they can do to set future goals and do a better job in the future or learn from mistakes. So if a child clicks on an assignment after it's been graded, I clicked on the assignment and I can see when it was submitted, exactly what time. The grade will be here, but then also teacher feedback is here. If it's a playing assignment, I will give them a rubric with a specific point breakdown for each element, like notes, rhythm, posture, and technique. And other teachers are using this tool as well. So if your child seems to not know why they're getting certain grades, encourage them to go back and actually read all of that commentary that teachers are spending a lot of time trying to provide so our students can improve. I wanted to also mention it would be so helpful if all of our orchestra students have their cameras on during our Zoom meetings. It will encourage community, first of all. If everyone can see each other, then we feel a lot more connected, even though we're far apart. It will help us play the same way. If everybody is using the same part of the bow and we can visualize that, if we've got people all over the place, then we're not going to sound unified when we do come back together and try to create music. And it will just ensure that I can give them some feedback and see how they're playing. If I see how they're holding their instrument, where they're putting their bow, where they're putting their fingers down, I can give them a lot of critique that way, even when I can't hear them. So if you could just sort of nudge them in the direction of having a good place to practice and keep their camera on during our Zooms, I would really appreciate that. And it will make their class more fun for them, but also more worthwhile. They'll learn a lot more because I can give them more commentary. And the last thing I wanted to mention before we leave tonight is that we are starting our arts department fundraiser. We do a fundraiser every year through the Go Play Save program. Go Play Save is a wonderful organization that makes coupon books for our area businesses. And they are $25 this year. The coupons are awesome because most of them are buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free dinners or mini golf or lots of merchandise at some of our local retailers. So take advantage of the coupons that are in there and know that when you buy a coupon book or sell one, the Randolph Arts Department gets $12.50 for each book. They last until the end of November 2021. So you can really get your money's worth by carrying this book around for a year. And if you choose not to have the large paper book, we have a mobile version as well. And all of these proceeds will help us repair instruments, buy new instruments, buy music stands or repair old ones, hire clinicians to come in and do coachings with our students so they don't have to listen to me all the time. And when we're able to travel again, it will help subsidize our bus costs as well because we have to get charter buses so that we have a safe place to store our instruments. So I hope I've answered some of your questions. And if you still have questions or anything you'd like to share with me about your child or your experience with the virtual learning so far, please feel free to reach out. Email me. We can Zoom if we can schedule it. And I look forward to working with you this year. And I really hope that I get to meet you and see you again in person soon. Take care for now. And thanks so much for your support of the arts.